Hi, welcome to my channel, Abdur Instructor. And in this video, we're going to talk about prompted questions. What is prompted? Many on my channel, they ask me, what is prompted questions? When do we use prompted questions? How do we ask a prompted questions? These are the questions I get many on my channel. So in this video, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about prompted questions. When should we use it? How to use it? How should we question? Let's start the lesson. Okay, so prompted questions. Like I said, many they ask, they don't know, many they don't understand what is prompted, when to use prompted, and how they should question prompted. So firstly, let's understand what is prompt. What is prompt? When we say prompt or prompted questions, what do we mean by that? When we're teaching a learner and we say prompt, what do we mean? What are we trying to achieve by prompting? If we could understand that, only then we will find the questions for prompting. So what do we mean? When do we use prompt? You prompt your learner or you question your learner as a prompted questions to get the knowledge out of your learner. You are trying to find out the understanding, the knowledge of something. So for example, instead of giving the answer to your learner, you are trying to see if they've got the knowledge, if they have the answer already, if they have the understanding of that thing. So for example, your learner, say you've already done the junction and they already know how to deal with junction because you've already done it, you've already explained it, you've done it. And today they are approaching a junction, but the speed is too high. Now, because the speed is too high, you don't want to give them the answer. You just want to see if they've got the answer, if they've got the knowledge, or if they remember what you taught them already. You want to see that in their brain. Do they have it? Because if you tell them your speed is too high, you are giving them the answer. Well, you shouldn't be in this stage. You shouldn't give the answer because they should already have it because you've already trained them. You've already taught them. They've already done it. So now you want to see, do they remember? Do they have the knowledge? So you give a, instead of saying your speed is too high on the junction, you should be reducing your speed. That's the answer you're giving. Instead of saying that, you should say, what speed should you be approaching a junction? Now they're thinking. Now they will give you an answer, maybe the right one or the wrong one. If it's the right one, that's good. If it's the wrong one, you're going to give them the answer because maybe they forgot or maybe they need reminding. So as soon as you say, what speed should you be approaching the junction? They might say, oh yeah, I need to reduce your speed. So what's the speed should be? Maybe they would say 2 cars away should be 10, should be second gear if it's a manual car. So they're giving you the answers. Why? Because you're giving them a prompted question. You gave them an open question. If you gave them the answer, then they're not going to learn anything. You're trying to get the answers from them, trying to get their understanding, trying to get their knowledge out or give them the knowledge if they need. Remember, as a driving instructor, you're going to teach your learners every subject in 3 levels. So when you're teaching your learners how to go left and right, how to deal with roundabouts, how to do meeting traffic, how to anticipate, how to do mini roundabouts, all those things when you teach, you're going to teach all of those in 3 levels. There is guided, prompted, independent. So in the beginning, on the first day, when you're teaching something new, you're going to teach them as guided, and then you're going to start to prompt to see their understanding, and then you're going to do the independent, meaning see if they could do it by themselves. So let me give you an example. So say you are teaching someone roundabout. Okay, so you're going to explain the roundabouts, you're going to give them all the briefings they need, exactly everything about roundabouts, the lanes and the signaling and the approaching and all that, looking on their right and all that. You give them the briefing and then you go and you teach them. So in the beginning, what are you going to do? You're going to guide them, right? So you go to a place where there are roundabouts and you are approaching a roundabout, and what are you going to do? As they approach the roundabout, what are you going to do? So say you gave them the instructions, the roundabout coming up, we're going to go first exit on the left, top and left mirror, signal left, check your position, should be the left lane, look on your right, slow the car, 2 cars from the junction, speed should be 10, gear should be second if it's manual car, see if there's anybody coming, if there's no one coming, keep your speed 10 and go to the first exit. As you're leaving, look at the mirror, left mirror, right mirror, anyone following you. As soon as the car is straight, take the signal off and carry on. So that's the beginning. You are guiding. Once you've done a few times, give them the guiding. Now you want to see if they remember. So now you are approaching another roundabout. What are you going to do? So you're approaching around, you said, take the first exit on the left. So now you want to see if they have the knowledge, if they remember what you just taught them. Because you guided them a few roundabouts. Now you want to see if they've learned, if they got the knowledge. So now you're going to prompt. This is the second level. How are you going to do that? So now you are approaching another roundabout and you say, now this time you say, take the first exit on the left on the roundabout coming up. Which mirror should you be checking? Oh yeah, top and left mirror. Which way should you be signaling? Signal left. Which lane do you need? Left lane. Which way should you be looking? Instead of saying look on your right, you're saying which way should you be looking? Which way do you give way? On my right. Anyone coming? There's no one coming. What speed should I be? Or 10 miles per hour? About 2 cars from the junction. What gear do you need if it's a manual car? Oh yeah, second gear. What if it's under 10? Which gear do you need? First gear. See, you are giving them prompted questions. So they are getting the answers. If they don't, you're going to add the answer. Then you do that a few more. And now you're going to see if they could do it by themselves, which is the third level, independent level. This time you are preaching a roundabout and you said first exit on the left. This roundabout, we've done a few times. Let's see if you could do it yourself. Can you do it yourself? Yes, I can. Okay, let's see if you could do it. Make sure you remember the MSPSL routine. And now you are watching and see if they do it. Roundabout coming up, what are you going to do? You're going to see if they look at the mirrors, if they put the signal on, if they check the position, if they check the speed, looking on their right. If they miss any of that, you're going to prompt. So you're going to say, okay, John, which way should you be looking? On my right. Okay, what are you looking for? Cars, anyone coming? What if there's somebody coming? See, now because they didn't check, you are prompting. You are watching. So on the independent level, you are watching and don't do anything. And if they miss something, you give a prompt question. So prompting is where you've already taught them. They should already know that because you've already taught them, but they are missing. They didn't do it. Instead of giving them the answer, you are prompting to see if they got the knowledge. If they haven't, you're going to give it. And you're going to do that a few more times, and hopefully they're going to get that right. So I hope you understand, and I gave you enough information in this video for you to understand what is prompted. If you could understand the level of teaching, you will understand what the prompting is. Like I said, guided, prompted, independent. First you guide, then you give prompted question to get the knowledge, see if they learned, and then independent. And when they're doing it by themselves, if they miss something, give a prompt question, get the knowledge out. If they don't get it, give the knowledge, give them the answer. So to conclude, prompted is where you give a question to check their knowledge on the subject, to check the understanding of the subject. Some will have the knowledge, will remember, and some won't. If they don't, you give the answer, you teach. If they've got it, you say that's good. Make sure next time you remember to do that because you missed to do that this time. So that's what it is. That's what prompted means. I hope this video gives you enough knowledge, enough information for you to understand what is prompted and when to use the prompted questions. If you like the video, please do give a thumbs up. Please do make a comment what you think of the video. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so don't miss any of my future videos, and hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.